Hi, Scorpio. This is going to be your reading. I want to thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and comment. I do want to let you all know I am running a sale on my Etsy. 25 to 33% off. If you're interested in that, do check it out and book with me. I am running a special sale on my healings as well as 30-minute readings. If you're open to that, give it a try. Today's reading is going to be focused on what your person's current feelings are for you, their intentions, and their next move. We're going to get a little guidance for you as well. Okay. Let's take a look here. For Scorpio, Scorpio's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are Scorpio's? What's happening in Scorpio's connection? For others, you're gonna watch. Oh, by the way, if you do hear noise in the background, I have my family over. They are in the kitchen right now, so I had to do reading. So I do apologize for the noise. I thank you, by the way, for being patient with me. Anyway, so let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's happening in Scorpio's connection with their person? What's happening with their connection with their person? Let's take a look here, Scorpio. Let's look at the overall energies surrounding your connection right now for Scorpio. Overall energies. Let's see. We have your first card is going to be the Empress reverse. Interesting. And I want to pull one more. Let's see. I feel like this was the one. And then we have Temperance reverse. I feel what happened here, Scorpio, in your connection with this person, I feel like you didn't want to wait for things. I feel like you wanted things to move very quickly. I feel like you wanted things to move very fast. I feel like you saw someone that you saw a future with and you wanted to get that future started with right away, like that, right? And I feel like you chased this person. I feel like you chased them fast, hard, and I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you saw this like emperor here and you didn't want to stop chasing. You or not. I don't mean like to this like to like we all chase, right? We all been there, right? But I feel like you saw this great person, right? This divine masculine, and you saw such beauty in there, right? And you ended up chasing this connection, chasing this person before it was ready, maybe even before you were as well, right? If we're chasing, we're not in good energy, right? We're not at a good vibration. We're not practicing like grounding, right? We're not high vibe, right? We're not filling our own cup, right? I feel here that your connection ended because of this chase, right? Because you wouldn't wait, because you wanted to push things further than they were willing to go, right? Some of you, there was a third party here as well, because I'm seeing this Temperance here, and this reverse, all about a family, right? But with the Emperor on the table, I feel the chase didn't work. Another message I keep getting is what you saw in them is what was in you. And I know that we often look at our divine masculine or our twin and we think, oh, they're so strong, they're so cool, they're so amazing. You're seeing yourself, all right? You're not seeing necessarily them. They probably have that too, right? But know that you literally are reflecting what's being reflected back is you. Anyway, we had the moon. It was all about reflections. Damn, right? But moon reverse to me tells me that you're now starting to see how some of your approach to this connection may have been distorted, right? I do want to emphasize, right? Sorry, I do want to emphasize here that some of you may be telling yourself you did something wrong, or you broke your connection, or you ruined it. Our connections are kind of meant to be a little bit, I don't know, put to the ringer, right? We don't want someone that isn't going to, how do I phrase that to you? Run and leave your connection at the first sign of danger, right? I feel you kind of pushing the envelope a little bit helped you understand this person's in it for the long haul, even if it didn't work out, right? I feel intuitively, innately, you may feel that, but I can tell this connection, you chased it, right? You chased this person and it didn't work out, right? Very hard, right? Because I feel like when you chase, you gave it your all, right? And when we give something our all and it doesn't work, it's very difficult. It kind of reminds me of that Lizzo song. I think it's I'm Ready for Love. Let me actually pull it up really quickly for you, but let's see. Again, sorry for the noise. I have my family with me. Anyway, we have let me do Spotify. Sorry. I think it's To Be Ready. Am I Ready? Sorry, To Be Loved. Am I Ready? I feel here. That song's all about trying, right? Giving something your all and it not working. And we have the Queen of Cups here. I feel like you offer this person your cup. Sometimes they turn away from that cup, and it's very hard for us to move forward. Very hard for us to move on. Know that if they didn't take it, they weren't ready, or it wasn't theirs to take, right? And I know sometimes, right? We don't want to be wrong, but I'm not saying you were, but my message to you is sometimes, right, it wasn't for them, right? So let's take a look here. Let's look a little bit deeper at this. Not saying that, I don't really get that, by the way. I just feel like you chased this person and it hurts, right? One of like the lessons I feel, and this is coming through from like Kim Kardashian. Uh, I feel is like sometimes when we chase and we put ourselves through stuff we never thought we'd put ourselves through, it teaches us a lesson, right? I feel like you may have given up like lots of yourself for this person and didn't work out for you, or like you gave a lot of yourself for this person and you end up maybe unhappy, right? There's a message there for someone, okay? Anyway, sorry about that. Let's take a look here. What are Scorpio's person's feelings for Scorpio right now? What are Scorpio's person's feelings for Scorpio? Let's take a look here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For all those are going to watch, we have your first card is going to be the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Interesting. Eight of Pentacles reverse for me. I feel right now this person may not be working on things with you, or they're rebuilding how they feel about you, right? Some of you may be rebuilding yourself, and I know it's crazy things to say because of the twin flame connections. Like they're so mysterious, but it's just a message coming through. Where it's like some of you you're rebuilding yourself, and this person's like rebuilding how they feel about you at the same time, right? Anyway, we have the Chariot coming through as well. I do feel with Chariot being here for you, Scorpio. This person knows you're going places, right? I feel, I'm gonna throw something at you, and it just may not resonate for everyone, but if my twin accepted my offer, right, I wouldn't be here. And I know that like life has up and downs, right? But I mean, literally, I wouldn't be reading. I wouldn't have been a light worker. I wouldn't have been a healer, right? I wouldn't have been the prophet, right? Or sorry, I stepped into that role, right? I wouldn't have been any of those things, and I'm just telling you that sometimes getting a no or sometimes having that door slam in our face is exactly what we needed, even though we didn't think we did, right? And sometimes they're not the prize, right? We are, right? And I feel like there's something like this happening for you, Scorpio, where it's like you thought they were the prize, turns out it's you, right? But anyway, we have the Queen of Swords reversed here as well. Interesting. How does this person currently feel about Scorpio? Or we have the King of Swords as well reversed. Okay. And it came out with, as your overall, the moon reversed again. I feel like this person wants to tell you and show you how they feel, and I think that maybe go both ways. With Temperance being here reversed, I feel neither party may be fully ready for this connection. And it's not that you don't want each other, not that you don't love each other, not that this isn't right? It's more so with that Queen of Swords and King of Swords reversed. It's like, like we're both trying to be ready at the same time. No, I'm gonna cross that out. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I feel with the King of Swords and Queen of Swords here, neither party is really ready for this connection yet, right? And both these are feeling that. Some of you are starting to see how, you chasing may have hurt you, right? Or like none of us I phrase this. No matter how much you love someone, right? Chasing is never a good thing, right? It's never an energy you want to be in, right? And some of you are really looking at that, right? This is coming through from the Akashic. Don't be afraid if you do want this person to try again. I know that you chased them a lot, and I know that it cost you, right? But it doesn't mean that it's not for you, right? Maybe you weren't strong enough then, but you can build a stronger version of yourself that's strong enough to handle this, right? So keep yourself open if you want to be open to this, right? It's not like, no, this is not a starter, right? No to spiritual connection, nothing like that, right? If you still want this, right? If you're still open to this, you can have it, okay? And we have the Two of Pentacles coming through as well. Maybe not with this person, but with someone else, okay? Two of Pentacles for me, it's all about change, but it's about getting balance. I feel like right now the goal is to achieve balance, Scorpio. Whether or not you feel imbalanced or not, right? We get really used to imbalances. We get really used to not feeling the best, right? And we get really used to having to we get released some like negative energy. I remember when I was like receiving downloads and they were talking about homelessness, right? And how easy it is for someone to stay homeless, right? You be like, as someone who has like always had a roof over their head, like being homeless is crazy, right? Because it's like, I wouldn't be able to shower. I wouldn't have a safe place to sleep. I wouldn't be able to like listen to music. I wouldn't be able to do my readings, all that stuff, right? It's like I would lose all that, right? But often when you go homeless, it's easy to stay that way because we get really used to negative energies. We get really used to a negative situation. I feel here, the message coming through from the guides is um, I feel like you're trying, no, how do I phrase that? A message coming through from the guides for you, Scorpio, with this Two of Pentacles, as I feel like a message is for you not to settle for negative energy or negative situations or a negative life, right? Don't, even if you're used to it, start to fight back. As I can tell you time and time again, this is coming through from God, right? We build on our lives, right? We build better lives for ourselves, right? And it all starts with that first step, right? Us deciding we want more or better for ourselves, okay? So just a message for someone. Anyway, what are this person's intentions for Scorpio right now? What is this person's intentions? What are this person's intentions right now for Scorpio? What are this person's intentions? Okay. King of Wands, and we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like this person's intentions are to make you an offer. In the past, I feel like you did a lot of work. I feel like you did a lot of heavy lifting. I feel like it, whether you hung out or not was up to you, right? Was whether you asked them to, right? I feel like this person wants to show you a different version of themselves, where it's them who asked you to hang out, where it's them who pursues you, or it's them who takes lead in this connection. And I know that this person looks at you and sees strength because you're someone who took control of the situation, and you now had a connection because of that, right? And this person wants to do the same, and they want to show you that they mean business. They want to show you that they mean business as well. And I just want you to know that. Scorpio, right? That this person intends on pursuing you more than they did before, especially with that Queen of Cups here. I feel in the past you may have offered this person your cup and they didn't appreciate it. Now they know what you were offering. Now they know what they were getting. Now they know who you are. A lot of you, this person wants to have children with you, or they want to have kids with you. They want to settle down with you as well. They see you as a good mother as well, or someone that they would want to be the mother of their children. But with the King of Wands here, they want to show you that they are serious. And I feel like a serious offer is coming. Let's see at the bottom. We have the Six of Cups. I do feel it. This person's going to talk a lot about what they felt when you shared time together. I hope that makes sense. Do you know, when you are, like, you hang out with someone you haven't seen in a while, and it's like you talk about the past, and you talk about your experiences, and you laugh over those things, and you laugh over things you didn't laugh at before, right? I feel you're going to laugh at some of these things. Don't be afraid to laugh at. Don't be afraid to laugh. Don't be afraid to find that silver lining, and don't be afraid to find a reason to chuckle, right? It's like for me and my family, just growing up with them, like all they do is talk crap about each other, and it's helped build a thicker skin, but it also helped me not to take life so seriously. I feel the message is for you to not take this connection so seriously, right? Have a laugh, right? Have a good sense of humor here, right? And you're going to move forward very easily. Again, I don't think this person is meant to be apart from your life, by the way, Scorpio. I feel like they're meant to be part of it. I don't know if it's having kids stuff, though that is being highlighted, but there's a strong message about, I feel like they're meant to be there, right? We have any other moves that they're going to take towards Scorpio. Let's see. Again, don't forget to like and comment, and I do want to thank you all for being here. We have the Six of Wands reversed here as well. A lot of views, I feel like this person had ego when you're around them, or they had this, do you know when we try to put up a front and we're being someone else, or we act a certain way that's not us? I feel like they did that with you, and what they plan on doing is letting go of that ego and letting go of their guard. And I want to say, do you know sometimes when stuff happens around other people and you have all their judgment and it makes you act a certain way or feel a certain way, or it may make you react, right? Do you know right now, I feel like things are very open, right? And our reactions are how we would react in public if something happened, right? And that's not necessarily private. I feel it's a message for someone, but it's this person plans on letting their ego down or letting go of their ego. Okay. They also don't plan on letting other people's opinion influence their choices anymore when it comes to your connection. And that's a big deal for this person, okay? And we have the Seven of Pentacles. What's coming through from Metatron or Lower Metatron? He's saying that this is a big step for this person. And again, I know that everyone has their own cross to bear, right? Everyone has their own thing that they're overcoming, right? I feel like this person is overcoming other people's judgments and opinions and not letting that influence how they treat others, specifically how they treat you. So I feel like there's a message that's just there, right? Anyway, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed as well. they don't want to waste time. So I don't think this person plans on going slow with you. In fact, I feel like this person's intentions are to move very quickly in your connection. Very similar to the energy you brought in when you first met them, right? They want to like take the reins and move it forward very quickly. This person doesn't want you to get scooped up by anyone else, right? They want to be the one that scoops you up. They want to be the one that gets you, right? They want to be the one that marries you. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Anything else? We have the Hangman with the King of Cups. One thing that this person is admitting is they weren't there emotionally for you, right? They want to be there emotionally for you. They want to. I don't know how to phrase that to you. I think that's it, right? They want to be there mostly, but they see how they weren't in the past as well with this Hangman reverse. They get it. Like, you know how we don't necessarily understand how we are not showing up for people, or no, we don't necessarily understand that, like, maybe someone may need more from us, right? I feel like this person now gets that you needed more from this person than they gave you when you were in this person's life, and they want you to know that they see their shortcomings and they plan on making up for that if you are open to a connection with this person. And they are very open, by the way. We have the Hierophant. They do want a relationship here, right? They do want a connection with you. We have the Eye of Horus, right? Here, so it's all about protection. This person wants to protect their connection. And I do want you to know that, right? They intend on protecting it. And then we have the Judgment reversed here as well. Sorry, I'm getting like a lot of vision right now. We have Judgment reversed. Hierophant for me, and then Judgment reversed. It feels like they want all these things with you, but it's your choice. Does that make sense? Like, so I feel like this person. Do you know, like, when you have when you get proposed to, like, you have someone like they get on their knee and they ask you to marry them, you are the one to decide whether you get married in that moment, right? It feels this way for this person, right? I feel like you chase them a lot to the point where it's like you stop doing it, right? And you won't do it again, right? And they now know that it's whether or not your connection works or whether or not you have a connection is up to you. And this person is trying to prove that they mean business. So I see someone here who's trying to make up for the past, okay? Let's get your guidance. Again, don't forget to like and comment a Scorpio. And don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. I am running a sale on my readings. Angels, answer guides, help me connect more to Scorpio. What guidance do you have for Scorpio? What guidance do you have for Scorpio? We have the Priestess of Light Oracle deck that we're going to be using. What guidance do you have for Scorpio? We have River of Blessing, releasing constraints. One thing that you're being asked to do is release any constraints that you have to fulfillment, to happiness, and even relationships. I see marriage, a constraint to marriage that you have. They're bringing up sometimes how we take vows and oaths from in our past lives. Like, you know, maybe we're in a part of a church and we take a vow of chastity, right? Or a vow of poverty, or vow of silence, right? There is some kind of vow that you've taken that still holding firm, right? You're gonna need a clearing for this. I do recommend an Akashic karma clearing. But you may need a vow revocation as well, right? So just keep this in mind. But this person, but you're being asked to let go of all the constraints that are keeping you from that happiness. There is a belief that keeps coming up for a lot of people. I want to say part of, they say the collective, right? Where we feel like once we get our happiness, that's it. Or that's the only happiness we'll get. So we're always putting it off. I don't know if that's true. I don't know, right? And they're saying that life has way more to it than meets the eye, right? You know, we're only living in the third dimension, right? There are like so many other dimensions out there, right? So many other like worlds, right? There's such a big universe. My message is for you not to think that way, okay? We have Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising as well. I know that you may look at some of your past actions and look at them negatively, right? You may be ashamed, you may feel guilt, you may feel regret, you may feel, I don't know, unease, right? And my message to you is for you to rise like a phoenix. We've all done it. There's no one judging, by the way. I don't think so. And their judging is coming from not them, their ego or something like, or their mind, right? I want you to know that all of us, right? We don't judge, right? And we've all been there. We've done pretty much everything, or done the worst, right? So my message to you is for you not to hold yourself not that accountable, but don't beat yourself up because you think that's holding yourself accountable, right? Learn, grow, shed the old skin, right? Learn a new way of being. That's how we hold ourselves accountable, not like beating ourselves up because, well, we think we should, right? So just keep this in mind. We also have idyllic times. you are meant to achieve this in this lifetime. I know it's so annoying because I feel like there's a strong resistance. Like, I don't really want idyllic tie-ins. I don't really want paradise. I don't really want a utopia or whatever. I don't know, heaven, right? I don't want heaven on earth, right? But we're kind of meant to do this, so I don't know what to tell you. All right, we have the garden here as well. And then we have the last guidance card is going to be Sacred Action, Decisive Focus. Whenever you take actions towards this person or others, make sure it's decisive. Make sure that you know exactly what you intend, what you want, what you're going for, as we're saying. With the Sacred Action, though, the Decisive Focus, keep yourself focused on your goals, okay? And the last guidance card we have is going to be Healing the Earth. Again, heaven on earth comes to my mind. The power to give and receive healing. When we heal ourselves, we heal others, right? My message to you is you working through, like, I feel some of the shame that you may have towards this connection or this person is how you're going to start to heal yourself and others. And I want to make this very clear, right? When others have faced some dark stuff, they help us face it, right? And we all do it. All of us are facing these things, right? Let's just use to not let shame or guilt or fear keep you from your happiness, okay? And the last card we have is going to be Guide, Illuminated Path. The path that feels illuminated, there's a path that they have towards you, but this is 21. It's the world card. It's the energy of the world. It's fixed modality. Is the world for me, right? It's for me, the getting a new cycle is very difficult, right? My message to you is the path ahead may not be easy, but it is illuminated. All right. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I want to thank you, Scorpio. Don't forget to like and comment. Again, I'm seeing 2121 on the camera, or 2122, 2123. So just keep that in mind. Don't forget to like and comment. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. And I thank you all. Bye.